Mark 85, down the farm, Lower Delaware. We're down here on our work day, August 3rd, and a lot of work to do, clearing trails and building new stands, moving some things, and all kinds of stuff. So that's what's going on today. Sean and I, there he is up in the tree. There's Sean up in the tree. We have camo wrap duty. I appreciate them giving the old timer a nice job to do. But Sean's wrapping one up. This is a new stand that they're just going in. I think it's going to be either named Kenny 2 or the Hot Spot. I'm not sure. But it's in the midst of a mix of pines and some hardwood, and it looks like a nice spot. We've never hunted down in here before, so this is going to be interesting. So you're probably just going to come along for see some different stands that we have on the property, just to kind of give you an idea of what we have and just what it looks like around here. Have a nice tractor that's had the deck removed. That's how we're getting around. And I think Sean's waiting for some tie wraps up there. Oh yeah. Hey, all right. The burlap you can still see through a little bit, but it's one of those things that just makes it harder for them to see up there. So that's kind of what we're going for. So he's just gonna tie wrap that on, and then let's look down this trail over here. Then we're gonna ride down this way, and about another 150 or so, there's another stand down there, and we're gonna go ahead and check that one out. There's Sean finishing up the camo, and as those camo wraps are, you can see through them a little bit, but it does break your outline up. And if you're sitting still, sitting down, of course that's okay. So we got one down, and we're going to move down to the other guy. Here we are with the what is he going to call this? What did he say he was going to call this? Oaks or something? I forget. Something oaks. But so here's another one. That's a steady, real sturdy one of those Field and Stream 2-man ladders. So if Sean was sitting down in there, the seat's wet, but he'd be pretty covered. There you go. So you're only talking about a head showing. That's a nice stand, heavy duty ladder. You can fit two over 200-pound guys in that one. That's a nice area. As you can see, it's thick as molasses in here, but this is how it is unless you're on an ag field in Delaware and a lot of other places. I'm going to set up a game camera back here. Have some salty blocks. This is basically just Himalayan rock salt. I should have brought some type of a tractor, some type of smell thing that would have brought them in, like even a quarter bucket of Lucky Buck. I should have had some in here with this. That would have been a good thing to do. But I'm just going to go ahead and spread these down here. Kind of pile them up. It's, like I said, August 3rd, and Delaware, one of those states where it doesn't matter as far as anything goes. So you can have this down in November, it doesn't matter. So don't have to worry about it going. But this is such sandy soil. We got some heavy rains. That will definitely leach in faster than, say, your clay type soil. So just going to put a little bit here. I got my Browning camera. Got the batteries all charged up. I'm going to go hook it up on the tree here. Looks pretty good. Now this is one I'm going to have to come down and pull the film out of. Unfortunately, not one that's going to send me the pic on my phone. Would love that. Maybe sometime in the future I'll get one. I think that's good enough. It's got a pretty wide angle on it. Shouldn't have to worry about anybody taking it down here. 100% battery, and it's going to take 1,000 pictures. Get in close on that, yeah. So 18 seconds to get out of view. Get him locked up. He's fading a little bit. He faded a little bit, which was surprising, but it's okay. Like I said, we shouldn't have to worry about anybody deep down in here. We're never going to have any trespassers or anything like that. So, all right, game camera up, stand wrapped, and we're off to another one.
While we're out here, might as well put some trail tacks up. Easy enough to do. Every 20-30 yards or so. These will light up nice. Make it look like a highway, whether you got red light or regular white light. This is our turn in here, so you probably won't put one over there too. But
yeah, let's get one up. Get one up that way. Right. Yeah. You keep going about another. Keep going another 8 yards, 10 yards. Yeah, one more. Go one more. And as Sean said, these will light up great. Yeah, perfect. And then put them when you're doing them. Put them on either side of the tree, and then you get them when you're going in the morning. You're going out at night. It's like one of those things. It's just one less thing to worry about in the morning, especially when you're going to a new area. You have these things. You follow them in, and you get right to your stand. And believe it or not, you get there so much more quiet because you're not stumbling around and like you're not shining the flashlight in 50 directions and things like that. You're more focused on what you're doing. You see the light, you know where to go, and you're in. Definitely recommend the trail tacks. Yeah, here we are. One of the ones that Sean and I did last year this time. He's still holding up good. You can see that Christmas wreath is still on there. None of it's fallen. Still in the exact shape. These 4x4s. With that camo on there, now this is not burlap, this is more of the material type, but you can see how these kind of fall like this, and it sort of makes it look like leaves. So it really gives it a three-dimensional look, and it hides it really well. If you had enough money doing the stand and all of that would be the way to go, but that is pretty expensive stuff there. So we're just going to stop. We're just going to hit this with a couple spots of paint. I think we were running low on paint last year, so maybe we're just going to hit a couple green spots on this one, and we're going to keep moving on. You don't have to be like real thick with it, but just, yeah, there you go. That looks perfect.
Good?
Yep.
Any other spots for green?
Yeah, that spot right in the center. Just give it like a little kidney or whatever shape. There you go. And we'll hit it with some gray. That's all we're looking to do on this guy, just add a teeny bit to it. He looks pretty good as his own. I sat in this a few times in muzzleloader season. I think Sean, you were in here. I think you saw what, 4-pointer in here? Small 4-pointer. Isn't that where you saw it down here? I think we saw it down the road a piece now. Here in this club, go ahead with the gray.
Oh.
Here in this club, we do the quality deer management. So we're looking for we have basically 3 rules. It has to be an 8-pointer. Has to be outside the ears, or it has to be at least 2.5 years old. Now, if you see let's say a 5-pointer that maybe doesn't have a brow tine, or he's only got 2 on one side, but he is wide and big, and you go ahead and take him like I did. I don't know, it's about 8 years ago now. So that's what we kind of look. We let the little guys go, and we harvest some doe out of here. But it really works out well. All like-minded as far as what we're going to do. And it gives us some great deer in here, and you've seen the deer we take out of here. Here we are. This is affectionately known as the honey hole, the stand. Just straight box stand, 4x4s, and a boxed up. And It is something I'm thinking about doing for up the cabin, something similar to this, but maybe a roof on it. Eventually, it's on my to-do list. So we're just going to put a little something over the front, over the door area, or where you climb into it, and then the rest we'll put around the sides. We'll just get a little bit more camo on it. It'll help out. We'll come back when we're done. Well, another one done. Getting that camo on it. And again, you can see the light that shines through there, but if you're still enough, you try to stay in the shadows, you're fine. Alright, we're going to move on to somewhere else now. We're just about finished what we have to do. We're going to check another stand after this one, but that's about it. Just seeing a little bit of the area that's down here. Let me pan the camera around. As you can see, thick as anything except the shooting lane. It's basically what you get. A lot of the times you can hear them coming, and then you just have to be ready. Sean is up there and he is doing one more. We were just going to put a door on, but we figured it has a little bit of the plywood was kind of gleaming in the light over there, so figured we'd go ahead and put the burlap all the way around. Another one of the stand on the ditch is what we call this one. Very, very good. There's a stand, there's a ditch, stand on the ditch. So this is White Rook 85, Sintax77, down at the club, Lower Delaware. We'll catch you next time.